Thanks. Hello, my name is Maggie, and I'm so glad to be in San Francisco. Before I start the panel discussion, allow me to just spend a few minutes to talk about ourselves. Not that because we are self-absorbed, but it's just my job. But I want to know how many people actually have heard about us, Crypto.com. That's not too bad. And how many of you are actually from San Francisco? Okay, now I'm gonna ask a question that I'm gonna feel really bad if the answer is not positive. How many of you seen this billboard, which is on, yes, thank you. Yeah, that was like my first project since I moved to the States. And we run this brand campaign for like a month in September. And it was very well received, and we're gonna keep expanding that. I'm gonna try to click onto the, where do I point to? Here. Okay. There's a reason, like, because we talk about crypto payment today. We talk about mass adoption of crypto payment today. And I feel like how we should introduce ourselves, and that is linked to why we want to do this brand campaign, because we're still quite new to the US market. I'm still the only person based in the US. Our headquarters is actually in Hong Kong. But Time for Plan B actually, I think, captures the essence of what we're trying to do, because we want to provide a end-to-end crypto system as an alternative for users who are fed up with the existing financial system. So we cannot just introduce ourselves saying like, oh, we have a Visa card, or we have a payment gateway, or we have our wallet app. We are much more than that, and we're still building, we're still evolving as we go. And that is why this brand campaign is important. That's how we would like to introduce ourselves, not just with one product that we're introducing to the market, but the concept behind what we would like to provide for our customers. And so our mission is to bring eventually cryptocurrency in every single wallet, and driving mass adoption is what we're driving on a daily basis. So for those who have tried our product, and bear with me, and for those who have not, this is actually my screen of my wallet app. You actually get to see how much money I have on my wallet app. So in terms of the product, we have our wallet app, and on the wallet app you can trade, you can buy, you can sell crypto, and we also have our Visa card. If you have not got a chance to look at it, it looks really cool. It's a metal card. I put a stack of the testing sample cards at the back that you can take a look, and the card is linked with the card wallet over here. We also have launched recently an earn product that if you decide to deposit your crypto with us, you can earn up to 8% annual interest with us, and a credit product that we are launching very soon in the market. So if you want to deposit, you don't want to spend your portfolio, you can get an instant loan. Then you can spend the instant loan with the MCO Visa card. And since it's a Visa card, so anywhere where Visa is accepted, then you can use the card. Not just spending per se, but we face issues in terms of withdrawing. So anywhere where ATM, you can get cash. You can get cash with the MCO Visa card. And then on the top right corner, we have Crypto.com Pay. This product is not live yet. We're building our own native blockchain payment gateway. We're still making a lot of progress. I'll explain a little bit more. So as you can see on this wallet app, there are like so many different products you can use, and this is what we believe. Well, a lot of people, even when earlier I was at the blockchain week, and we're still debating whether it has to be decentralized, centralized, non-custodian, custodian. We believe letting the market decide it on its own to a certain extent. So what we commit to deliver to our consumers, no matter which product that we push out to the market, we always look at, are we giving out the right financial incentives that the user would be interested to try out right away? And then the second area is user experience. That's also why we put everything in the wallet app, so that you can try everything with one single well-optimized user experience where you can trade, you can earn, you can spend, all within one user interface. And then the last area is trust, because at the end of the day, we're talking about parking money somewhere. We are a centralized custodian service provider, and security and compliance are an area that we focus very much on. Since we talk about crypto payment today, so I want to just briefly introduce two products to you guys, among all of them that I just mentioned. The first one is the MCO Visa card, and the second one is Crypto.com Pay. I wish I had the card with me that I can show to everyone. We launched in the US in July. We launched the card product in Singapore back in last November. That's also the product proposition we put forward. Thank you. That we put forward on day one when we run the ICO fundraising. A lot of people ask us, why a Visa card, right? Why crypto and then Visa card? Thanks for the good timing. I like to use the analogy of why Apple launched Apple MasterCard recently as well, right? Apple Pay, as of today, got about 30 million users. And compared to amount of people with a Visa card is still very much a minority. Even compared to the mobile payment option by PayPal, for example, they've got like 200 plus million users. And Apple Pay is still very much a marginalized, like minority as of today. And the reason why we put out a card is just because at the end of the day, the payment itself has to be widely available everywhere. And as of today, it's Visa and Master, because we're talking about 50 million merchants out there that you can use it with. We also got asked quite a few other questions. I just put them out here, because I think everyone understands the concept of Visa card, right? But then why then convert your crypto portfolio into fiat and then spend? Why don't we just settle the whole transaction in crypto per se? And I think there's still one risk that we face if we would like to settle payment in crypto today, is because the price is volatile. So when you transact 1 minute or versus 1 minute later, the price can change. So why don't we have the flexibility, say for example, like when Bitcoin is high, you sell. When Bitcoin is low, then you buy. And then you can convert it based on what you need, and then you can spend it with less volatility as of today. The question, like why spend and not hold, I'd like to save this question for later for our panel discussion. But again, back to the point on financial incentives, we like to compare ourselves not just with other crypto competitors, but with card competitors, like existing credit card competitors as well. Because the product itself has to be attractive enough for a consumer to try it out. And so here is just like a breakdown. I myself have an Indigo card, which is the second tier. And everywhere where I make a purchase, I get 3% of cash back. And then I have lounge access at the airport, and then I get free Spotify and Netflix, and I'm happy with that. And the requirement for me to get an Indigo card is I need to stake a certain amount of our own token, which is MCO. But the amount of MCO that we stake, we are automatically eligible to earn interest out of that as well. So again, let's compare with Apple Card. They offer 3% of cash back if you purchase it at Apple Store. But if you use Apple MasterCard and then the rest of the merchant, we're talking about 1% of cashback. This is our Visa, MCO Visa card available in the US market. We just announced the launch in the EU market. We just got the green light last week as well. Then the next one is what we want to build for the future. The MCO Visa card is something you can use right away today, but the Crypto.com Pay native blockchain payment solution is something that we're building for the future. We have just launched our testnet now in alpha stage. Let me just, I think it's quite standard actually. So say, for example, you, for an online store that has integrated with our Crypto.com Pay plugin, if you see our icon and then you click onto it, then you see the QR code, and then you use our Crypto.com wallet app, and then you can pay for it. To a merchant, it's something that they can leverage on right away, is because we would absorb the risk. So if you choose to settle it in fiat, meaning, so say like if I put the product out there, which is $50, and me as a consumer, I want to pay with Bitcoin. But to a merchant, it doesn't matter, because at the end, I'll still get settled with $50 USD dollars. And that is the financial incentive that we put out to a merchant, that why they would like to use it. Let alone the fee is lower than existing payment gateway. In terms of user experience, of course, is faster, is easy to integrate. We are also talking about the merchant will have access to 1 million users worldwide who are already using our own Crypto.com wallet app. And to a customer, normally fees are absorbed by merchants, but then we also have attractive incentive schemes. If they pay with our payment utility token, CRO, we talk about up to 10% of cashback. In terms of user experience, I think it's just easy in general, without any card, without anything, just a simple QR code. At the moment, we just launched our testnet. And then for the next phase, we will have it live for merchants that we have got onboarded. But we will handle the payment off-chain until we got enough merchants on board. We are mature enough in terms of like settling the payments. Then we will switch on the testnet live. And then we will also start acquiring offline merchants. Until we are very satisfied with all the settlement in terms of payments, then we will, as Crypto.com, we'll gradually evolve ourselves, moving from a key payment settling agent role to mainly to maintain the protocol and maintain the blockchain and accept other parties to be our payment settling agents as well. So eventually it will become a very decentralized payment solution. So yeah, that's pretty much what I would like to just give everyone in the audience a quick introduction of the two key products by Crypto.com surrounding related to payment. And thanks very much for the time.